Hi Capricorn, I'm Pam, the Lucky Mermaid, psychic seer and modern mystic, bringing you psychic predictions and messages from my spirit guides for November 2023. Please be sure to watch your sun sign, your rising sign, and your moon sign to get a more clear and complete picture of what's to come for you in this month of November. And perhaps beyond, because timing will be different for all of you in these general readings. Remember, sometimes your rising sign and your moon sign will resonate more for you than your sun sign. And if you're born on the cusp of your sign, some months your psychic predictions and messages are coming to you from your cusp sign, so you might want to check that out. This recording is for Capricorn Sun, Capricorn Rising, and Capricorn Moon. I'm using the Tarot Mucha Tarot deck in this reading. All that being said, Capricorn, now on to your November 2023 Psychic Tarot reading. First card you have, Capricorn, is the Four of Rods. And the Four of Rods is a card that symbolizes attending a wedding, throwing a wedding, or attending some other type of party, gathering, or celebration. It could also indicate success coming to you in springtime. You may feel like really inspired, like you want to buy a new house, or you may want to upgrade, decorate, change the interior design and decoration of your home. And you may want to really be seen as somebody that's smart, intelligent, has it all going on, you know, brains, beauty, you know, the whole package. So you may be wanting to put yourself out there in that way. Maybe you want to get a new job. So you're like getting yourself together, like, you know, I want to have it, you know what I mean? Like you want to have confidence, you want to exude confidence and like, you know, look your best, show your smarts, your intelligence, your knowledge, your skills, your talents. There is a boat out there on the bay that if they're on it, it must be so loud they have to have earplugs. So I'm sorry if you hear that boat, because I can't wait forever for it to stop what it's doing. I also get there is some sense, now don't get mad at me, Capricorn, and go, I'm not like that. I can hear you already. I'm not like that. You may feel like you have to keep up with appearances. Now, what I mean by that is maybe you feel like, hey, everybody else's house on the street, you know, has a fresh paint job and neatly manicured lawns and, you know, great gardens. And maybe you've just been like, you know, you've been busy with other things. Life goes on. And maybe you're looking around at your front of your house or the paint job on your house or the windows of your house or the roof of your house or your gardens or whatever. And you may feel like, I have to keep up with appearances. I don't want to look like, you know, we're a bunch of slobs over here. Like you may think that. Or you may feel that way about yourself. Maybe you're looking around at other people in your field or competitors or people, if you work at a place and there's other people like peers to you, you may feel like, look, they're really, you know, they're getting their nails done or going to, you know, getting the latest hairdos and really, you know, taking care of themselves and their clothes, they're buying the finest things. So you may feel in some way in your life, your personal self, your personal appearance, your home, your yard, whatever, that you may feel like you have to keep up with appearances. Now, that statement can mean other things. You have to think about it. Maybe I'm misreading it. I'm telling you what my guide said. But how you interpret keeping up with appearances, like it could be, maybe there's something going on. Maybe you and your significant other aren't getting along. But their parents, his or her parents, are going to come over. Or your parents are going to come over. Or other friends or relatives are going to come over. Or you're going to be around them and you guys are going to get along to keep up appearances in front of them. That's another type of keeping up with appearances. That comes up here with your Four of Rods card. The next card in your reading, oh my God. When this came out, didn't you get this last month? I think you did. You got the Tower. I really don't like when the Tower shows up, and I'm sure you're not thrilled to see it, although the Tower isn't always bad. But sometimes it's a fight, an argument, an end of a friendship, an end of a relationship of some other type. It can be the end of an old paradigm, the end of an old rulership, so a new rulership can begin. Wow, I just sneezed really hard 3 times, so I'm telling the truth here. That's truth. So it could be the end of an old paradigm, so a new paradigm can begin, the end of an old rulership, so a new rulership could begin. There could be something like a flood, an earthquake, a hurricane, a tornado, a fire, and now you're going to have to deal with it and handle what's happened to the property. This could also be a card that symbolizes an awakening, an enlightening moment. It can be that also. Okay, some of you, it's explosive details that come out about somebody that has done something abhorrent, heinous. So for some of you, it's at work. For some of you, you're going to find out that somebody was stealing or insider trading, or, giving trade secrets to another company. Wow, Taurus, I'm sneezing my brains out again. So, not Taurus, Capricorn, sorry. Wow, Capricorn, I'm sneezing my brains out again, so this must be true. This could also be exposed if it's not at work. Maybe there's a club, group, or organization that you belong to that you're going to find out that so what I was saying when I was sneezing, you could find out that somebody at a company or business you work for was giving trade secrets away to another company or business. You could find that in the government. There could be treason, giving country secrets to another country that's an enemy or potential enemy. It could be treason. It's that kind of activity. Somebody stealing, somebody doing treasonous acts. It could even be going on in a club, group, or organization you belong to, the same kind of activity. It could even be family for some of you. You may see some people do some blatantly, outright, unbelievable stuff. And I gotta say, and you can get mad at me all you want, if you haven't already seen that going on out in the world, you must have blinders on, because it's happening out in the world where people are doing and saying unbelievable stuff on a regular basis. That's happening all the time anymore. My friends and I talk about it. My family and I talk about it. People around me all see it. So hopefully you see it too. So it could be that kind of thing. It could be happening out in the world is what I'm trying to say. It could be government to government. It could be just people doing outrageously unbelievable stuff. But what they're saying and doing, it's not good. This is not like they're doing something great. No, they're doing something bad, abhorrent, heinous. These are the words my guides are telling me, so look out for that. You may feel like wherever if it's involved in your own personal life, you may feel like you want to step in or put a stop to it in some way. Now, whether you can or not will be different for all of you. Now, the card you have next is the Page of Swords, and this is an air sign person, Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra, sun sign, rising sign, or moon sign. It could be you, Capricorn, if you have a rising sign or a moon sign that is an air sign. Pages can be children. They can also be adults that are immature or young at heart. And pages can also be bringing in a message. They can be messengers. So it could be a messenger of truth, wisdom, knowledge. Some of you, this is one of your signs. And you're getting inspired and feeling the pull and call to do something else. So for some of you, it could be you want to go in a new direction with your career. For some of you, it could be you want to get a different job within the company or business you work for. For some of you, it could be a pull to get a different job. For some of you, it could be that you want to leave where you live and you want to go live somewhere else. And for some of you, I feel like you're looking at something and you feel like you are going to do and be better off over there than where you are. That is the overall feeling here. If this is one of your signs, and that's air, if you have air as one of your signs. This could be one of your kids or somebody in your family that you feel like is diddling around, like, what are you doing? Like, I see you thinking, my father used to call it muxing. You're muxing around. He used to say that to me quite a bit, so I have to laugh. And I am an air sign. But he was not a Capricorn. He was a Libra. He's no longer living, but that just makes me laugh thinking of him saying, you're muxing around. He was not usually happy when he was telling me that. But I feel like you're looking at somebody, so this could be one of your kids. Because look, my dad came up in my head. So it could be one of your kids or one of your grandkids or maybe even a coworker to you or a sibling. You're like, you're muxing around, you're diddling around, you're doofusing around. Like, what are you doing? Like, get it together. Like, stop making a mess or stop frittering away time or get your head in the game and get on with life or doing something. Whatever it is, you're not like on board with what they're doing, how they're handling things, what they're thinking about. Like, get your head out of the clouds. Come back into reality. Like, this is how I feel you are looking at them. Let me clarify. I'm going to stop this to clarify what muxing around is. Like, if I was like experimenting with something, mixing something up, painting something, or, making a mess, or usually it involved stuff, things, a mess. That's what my dad meant to me about muxing around. But you may be looking at them like, it could be in a different sense. Like, why are you wasting time? Or get your head out of the clouds. And, what are you doing? Like, that's the way I see you looking at them. If this is not you, like the first part of the card, I feel like you want to go in a different direction, live in a different place, or different career, or different path, as I've already said, or a different job. It's that, or that you're looking at this person like, are you wasting time? Get in the game. They kind of feel like you don't trust them or you don't believe in them or their vision or their ideas. So the next card in your reading is the Star, and this is an answered wish or an answered prayer. That's like a spiritual blessing. I feel like you're finding your way out of a myriad of troubles and complicated situations. And I do feel like you're forging like some kind of new, maybe even divinely inspired path. And anything that was complicated or complex for you to decipher or figure out, you will be solving it. You will be figuring it out, especially if it has anything to do with life situations or technology, like anything that's like eluding you. That's been a mystery. You're like figuring it out now. You're getting your way through it. You're solving the issues. And if you have anything that you want to put together and create and put out there to the world, it will be a success. Right now, you got this lucky star over you, Capricorn. So if you had thought of starting a business, or if you have like some kind of crafts or skills or hobbies that you work on and you've really perfected it and people think it's great and you love it, you could make a business out of it. You could do it for work. You could start your own company, a sideline business, an online business, whatever it is. Like this is, so anything that you create, you could be writing, you could be making music, you could be, maybe you're good at crafting and you're good at making decorations and for Christmas or holidays or other stuff. And you could even start your own business and sell these things. So whatever it is that you can create, that you can put out there into the world, it will be successful. So this is a highly lucky time for you in regard to that. You know, a prominent person could recognize your talents and skills and abilities and want to give you some kind of opportunity. It could be a job, it could be a promotion, it could be like some kind of backing of some sort. So you are definitely going to benefit from some things that are going on in the month of November. But remember, these are general readings, Capricorn. So some of you may say, hey, that already happened to me a year ago. And some of you may tell me a year from now, or, 6 months from now, hey, what you said back in November is happening to me now, because you don't have the same birth chart. You're not born on the same month, day, year. Some Capricorns are born in December, some are born in January. So timing will be different for all of you. It's not something I just say out there to sound like, I don't know. It is fact. People have been writing me since I've started on YouTube 9.5 years ago. I have gotten emails and letters and all that, emails and comments that, my rising sign makes sense to me. My moon sign is dead on. My cusp sign was where all my messages were this month. It happens all the time. So I'm not making it up. The next card you have in your reading, which is the last card, is the Hierophant. And this is God or a high priest or pope or religious figure giving you a blessing or a warning. It could also be higher education and higher learning. You could be the student. You could be the teacher. This could also indicate religion and spirituality. You're going to have more command and control and authority and presence in your life. You're going to feel that like you have that over your life, or it could be getting imposed on you. And if there's any disputes within family or at a job, it's like you're going to be the voice of reason. You're going to be the one that's going to take it all into consideration, and then you're going to give your evaluation, your opinion, your evaluation, and also kind of like, you could be like the mediator and the one that kind of lays out like, look, we got to do it this way or that way. I've heard your side. I've heard your side. Now we got to compromise or whatever. So like being a mediator, being the person that people come to and everybody listens to what you have to say this month. You're also going to be a good person that's going to dispel everyone's fears. So if there's people around you that have a lot of fear, anxiety, worry, you're going to be the one that's going to be, toning that down for everybody, tempering everyone's emotions. You're going to be really good at that. Maybe you're always good at it, Capricorn, but you're definitely going to be good at it in November. And people are going to come to you with that. With their issues, their problems, their concerns. And you're going to evaluate it and listen. And you're going to dispense your advice and your information and calm people down. You may also find that everybody in your family has kind of like a religious moment where there's a lot of prayer. You may come together and you could be like literally praying. And this could be because of things going on out in the world that are concerning you, how they're affecting your family. You may, if you're a religious or spiritual person, you may be trying to corral your family and bring them back to God, or, to start looking at things from a more spiritual position, which could lead to wanting everybody to go to church, or everybody, even if you don't believe in church, you could gather together in prayer, or start, we need to pull together. We need to be strong as a family. We need to be strong in our faith. These are also the things coming up for you with this card. So you have to see how it goes. I was like, come on, the Tower. I swear you got it last month. I'm pretty sure. There were 5 signs that got it in October. And I'm pretty sure Capricorn was one of them, and you got it here. So if it didn't happen, whatever I said in October, if that didn't happen yet, maybe it's happening this month. So the best gemstone crystal I got for Capricorns to work with, use, and wear in the month of November 2023, you got carnelian. And carnelian brings bright, positive energy that restores enthusiasm, vitality, and motivation. Carnelian also inspires passion and creativity. It offers clarity of purpose, and it helps us make positive life choices. It's going to make you feel better, more at ease, like more balanced, centered, grounded, but especially more at ease. It's going to help you want to make things in a very particular way and be very, very detail-oriented and inspired, motivated, inspired, but very detail-oriented about how you want to create or do things specifically. So if you have to build anything or cook anything, Thanksgiving is here in the United States in November. Maybe there's certain things you want to cook or make. Wear carnelian, or if you're building anything, it could be a website, it could be a literal structure. Carnelian would be a good stone for you to have, especially if there's like little details and things you need to focus on. It's also going to help you adjust your thinking to the right course of action. So if your thinking has been like, you feel like it's muddled or confused, you carry or wear or meditate with this on your third eye, or rest with it on your third eye or throat or heart chakra. It's going to clear up confusion for you this month. So I hope this reading was of help to you, and I hope it made sense. Thank you so very much for watching. I do truly appreciate it. And like this video if you do, and subscribe if you haven't. And share this video with others if you feel it's worth sharing. And click that notification bell when you do subscribe. That way you'll get notified when I upload my videos to YouTube. And if you would like to get any of the special video series I record for my Vimeo on-demand pages, where I look at very specific topics for each sign of the zodiac using a variety of divination tools, my most recently recorded links are always posted down below in the description box in the Show More section. And these links are also on my website at theluckymermaid.com on the videos page. You can scroll on that page and read all the different video series I've recorded, what divination tools I've used, how long the predictions go out for, and you just click on whatever zodiac sign you want, your sun sign, your rising sign, or your moon sign, or somebody else's sign, and that link will take you to that video on Vimeo. And a good rule of thumb is whatever resonates for you on YouTube videos will probably resonate for you over on Vimeo if you don't want to get multiple, like your sun, your moon, and your rising. You just want to get one. Go with what resonates with you on my YouTube videos. So the most recently recorded video series I have for you is the full moon lunar eclipse in Taurus, October 28th, 2023, psychic tarot, crystal, and oracle card reading for each sign of the zodiac. You're getting a lot of knowledge and information and messages in those videos. I highly recommend in the eclipse series in particular to get both your sun sign and your rising sign if you can do so. Also, my other eclipse series, New Moon Solar Eclipse in Libra, October 14th, 2023, psychic tarot, crystal, and oracle card readings for each sign of the zodiac. I use the same format in both of those eclipse readings. The first card will be what's ending for you. The second card, what's beginning. The third card is the blessing. The fourth card is the karmic lesson. Then I pull an oracle card and look into the crystal. So you're getting a lot of information and messages that come through from my spirit guides of how these eclipses are going to affect you. Then don't forget my Horseshoe Tarot spread, my Horseshoe Tarot 7-card spread psychic tarot readings. Those were done in August. Those predictions last a full year from August of 2023 through August of 2024. My Horseshoe Tarot 7-card spread readings are always one of the most popular video series I sell on Vimeo. I think because there's 7 cards and there's a lot of messages there. So you might want to check those out if you haven't done so yet. And also, hey, don't forget my psychic crystal readings for the month of November 2023. These psychic predictions and messages are going to cover a wide range of topics. Your work, your business, your money, your love life, your family, your health, your blessings, how the energy is going to feel to you, what you need to be aware of and cautious of, what complications could arise, and what you need to know. It's a lot of information that I put in a very condensed video. So if you haven't ever checked out a crystal reading, you might want to do so because it's like an expansion or a continuation of these psychic tarot readings I do here on YouTube. Now, there is many other video series linked down below. I'm not going to go through all of them. If you're on a phone and you're like, where are these? I've seen some people go, where are these videos you're talking about? If you look at the title of the video on your phone, it's going to say more. After that, just click on more and all the video links are going to show up down below. And if you would like to get more psychic predictions and messages from my spirit guides, channeled through me, that you're not going to see here in a video format, you can follow me on my social media pages at the Lucky Mermaid LLC on Facebook and the Lucky Mermaid _ Pam Georgel on Instagram. And now I'm very active and back on Twitter, formerly known as X, formerly known as Twitter, and my handle over there is The Lucky Mermaid. And hey, don't forget to watch me on Rumble. You never know when this platform could axe some people off left and right. It happens here, and alternative stuff gets, disappears into the ether. So you never know what's going to happen. So you may want to follow me over on Rumble. And my channel name is The Lucky Mermaid LLC. And it could also come up as psychic tarot and crystal readings, because that's what I'm doing over there. Same thing I'm doing here, I'm doing it over there. So if you ever get sick of over here and you might want to go over there, that's your call. Also, if you would like to make donations to this channel and help support the readings and the work I do here on YouTube and on Rumble, there is a donation link down below in the description box, in the Show More section. Underneath all the video series I've listed for you that are on Vimeo, there's a donation link connected to PayPal. If you want to make a donation, thank you so much to those of you who have been very kind and generous and donated to my channel. It does mean a lot to me, and it does help me a lot. So I do truly appreciate it. Well, I hope you have an absolutely phenomenal November, and know that I wish you many blessings and peace.